How you doing, folks? I'm Trent Sanders, and you're tuned into the infamous Living Room Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. My net worth. Okay, so what dang. Is these glasses? Hey, yo, did y'all clean these glasses? No, yeah, okay, I remember. Somebody was rubbing on them last night. I think somebody like wiped my face or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Anyway, like I think they still clean or whatever. To hell with it, man. I'm not even gonna wear the glasses. But anyway, and so I think I pulled myself together for this video or whatever. But I tried the best I can. I know I look like I just woke up. I did. My hair is kind of still nappy over here. You know, I gotta get it together. I got to get it together. Okay, we good. So. Oh man, I'm just so excited, but I'm still feeling the symptoms from last night, yo. Last night, yo, I went to this party. And it was like, oh my God, it was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, people were everywhere. It's like one of those parties you walk into, you don't know anybody. You was just invited there, but you see all these fancy people. Like, I went to a party where it was like full of rich people. Full of rich people, folks. How did I get invited there? What am I doing here? Oh my God, this is the party of a lifetime. Why am I here around all these rich, multi-million dollar, billion dollar, gazillion dollar people? Oh, I got it. Because I'm a YouTuber. So one of the persons that actually threw the party, something had something to do with throwing the party or whatever. They watched my channel or whatever. They was like, Trennis, please come to this party. You are invited, dude. Living Room Network, Divine Powers is working for us because we're trying to do right. I'm like, yes, I will be there. And so I went to this party, y'all. I'm going to tell you about what happened in this party. Now, it was the most craziest thing you're going to actually hear about a party, yo. It was stupid, dumb, crazy. And folks, I was around people in the party who were just extremely like wealthy or rich. It's just the way they carried themselves, you know, little old poverty stricken mindset me. Because once upon a time, I used to be like really broke. You know what I mean? And so I know how it feels to like be super duper broke and not have any money. But after this party, folks, I literally increased my net worth. Like, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. I'm going to tell you exactly how I increased my net worth. And this is real, folks. This is real. This will determine whether or not you will be driving in a Maybach, $170,000 Maybach, or negative $59,000 Pinto. You know what a Pinto is, right? You know Pinto. You know what punch buggy is, right? A punch buggy is that car. You know when somebody sees it, they punch you because it's just so it's nothing. It's like it's less than poverty stricken. It's like down at the bottom of the bosoms of vehicles. You know what I mean? But anyway, so you know I was in this party or whatever, having a great time, and you know everybody was around and acting all fancy and prissy and stuff like that. I couldn't even approach none of the women in there because I just felt like I didn't have enough money. It was on a whole nother tax bracket for me. You know what I mean? I had the same coat on, and it ain't fancy or nothing. And these women was wearing like queen robes and stuff, and I'm just like, I can't even approach her with this. I got this from Saks Fifth. I got this from just Saks Fifth. You know what I mean? These girls look like they got their clothes from England, from London and Paris and stuff. I can't roll like that. And so, you know, I'm just sitting back, just observing things, you know, trying to figure out what I can learn from these high net worth people so that I can bring back and tell you what I'm doing right now. I'm snitching. I'm doing it right now. And so I had me a what's it called? A martini? A margarita, martini. Yeah, I had a martini with the big old like the circle bowl drink or whatever. And I had like a toothpick in it or something with a, what was that little fruit thing on it? Oh, olive. I had an olive on it or whatever. And so I was sipping that martini. or whatever. And I'm just like, wow. Woo! I'm like, bartender, this is good. I want another one of these. And it was like, are you sure? And I'm like, no, I don't want another one of them. Because it was so strong. The martini was so freaking strong. And come to find out, the bartender was like, hey, Trennis, this first one that I gave you, it was dirty. It was dirty. I'm like, dirty? What do you mean it was dirty? Do you mean you put something in my drink, man? You know what I mean? Are you trying to put some Jello pudding Papa in me? And they was like, no, 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 no. That means we put more olive juice in it than we did alcohol content. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. I was like, I don't know how y'all see this rich stuff is new to me. This rich stuff is new to me. And so I'm like, don't make it so much dirty because I want more olive juice. And so I started drinking it or whatever. I was drinking it, you know, I was just really drinking. And I'm like, yo, this is even stronger than the first one. And they said, well, Trent, as you said, you didn't want it dirty. I'm like, man, I thought dirty was more olive juice. I'm like, oh, man. Oh. So next thing you know, I found myself like sitting on this couch or whatever. I was sitting on this couch just observing all the rich people with the high net worths. This is how you increase your net worth. Trust me. Listen what I found out, folks. Stay tuned. Listen what I found out. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, yo, I noticed something that's different. I noticed something that's different because one thing that had happened before me, I can remember. Like one thing that happened right before I sat down on the couch with my martini was like this guy, this white guy or whatever. This white guy just came up to me out of the middle of nowhere and he was like, I'm like, who, me? He was like, you. And I was walking towards him like, man, like, do I know you, man? And then he put his hand out like that, like he wanted to shake my hand. And then when I shook his hand, he was like, he grabbed me into him like, you know, that stern handshake. I'm just like, yo, let my hand go. Thank you, sir. Let my hand go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And then he still had that smiling look in his face. He was just like, yeah, dude, yeah. And I'm just like, sir, you know when somebody holding your hand for too long, you just be like, let my damn hand go. This starting to feel funny. Let my hand go. And so he didn't let it go. He gripped it again. I'm like, thank you, sir. I'm sorry, I thought it'd be so nice. I'm like, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Then that's when he was like, language. I'm like, huh? He was like, language. I'm like, thank you, sir. Oh, look, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I just walked away. I had my martini in my hand and everything, and it was like, I think it already kind of spilled out on the floor or something. So I went and sat down on the couch like, yo, it's too much going on in here. Where is the person that like invited me to the freaking party? And so I'm sitting down, just observing things. And one thing that I can proudly say that I noticed that rich people, that makes rich people different from just the average Joe folks, they are always in a feeling of happiness. They're always in a feeling of being excited. They always have this wonderful feeling of excitement. They always see themselves as like greatness or something. They always see themselves as like a chandelier. Like they're always full of light and shining in all earnest. They are always like the most happiest people. Like the guy that I just told you about, he just was like randomly coming up to me, shaking my hand, smiling for no reason, like, I'm just like, yo, how do I be like this? And so little old small YouTuber, I'm just sitting down on the couch or whatever, you know, and I don't have that happiness because I'm still like starstruck, dumbfounded about like, why can't I be in this frequency of vibration? Like normally in the average regular day lifestyle, like I'm on a high vibration, but compared to these people, I could not walk around like this all day. Like I could not do it. Like they're like that. But I'm like, I don't know them. Maybe they are really that happy. Maybe they are like walking around like that extremely happy because they're extremely happy. And if I would have had to take a wild guess, folks, I would say, yeah, they were extremely happy. Like, and so that's how you increase your net worth because, okay, it starts, and I just thought to myself, well, you know what? Look, it dawned on me this morning, folks. It dawned on me this morning when I woke up. I still had the same clothes on from last night. When I woke up, I'm just like, yo, I woke up bubbly, happy. Some of that energy that I was feeling with those people last night in that party, it actually rubbed off on me. And so now I feel extremely happy because of that. And I woke up feeling like that. And I woke up playing music this morning. I went and pulled up all my high vibrational music to play and all this and that. And I was literally in a good feeling. I didn't have no care in the world. I made sure that my feeling was like extremely, extremely high, full of energy, charismatic, all that good stuff. And folks, it really works. It really works. It starts magnetizing things to you. It starts attracting things to you. It starts giving you ideas in your head. You start feeling like you want to go do marvelous and wonderful things outside instead of just sitting around and not doing anything at all. You know what I'm saying? And you just literally change. And like your whole paradigm shift will begin to change. Like you have a paradigm shift and it begin to change, folks. Your whole reality will begin to change if you can keep your mindset in a high vibrational frequency. That's how I figured it out. What happened last night. That's the one thing that I observed, with the rich people last night. I was just like, you know what? This is why they have a different world from just the average Joe people. This is why they drive $170,000 Maybachs that was outside parked in the valet, versus me pulling up in my little 2000 Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay. That's what makes the world go around. Feelings. It ain't so much as to like how much money you are making at the time. It's not about, what you're trying to do with your life, where you want to go. It's not about, even manifesting things that much or nothing like that, because it's going to manifest automatically when you start creating a feeling of happiness about yourself. Happiness is contagious. People want to be around happiness. Money is attracted to happiness because happiness resembles love. And if you have love, then you have God. And if you have God, then you have the creative universe. And if you have the creative universe, folks, you have everything. Everything will begin to just flow to you. And so I observed all that last night. And I think that was the purpose of me even going to the party, because I literally did not talk to anybody there except for like two people. And I was just sitting around observing everything and stuff like that. And so like, this is how you increase your net worth. And so one thing that I observe as being a YouTuber, like I'm a YouTuber here on the infamous Living Room Network. One thing that I observe being a YouTuber is that I have been increasing my net worth. And so I thought, and I compared my life to that party, and I'm just like, yo, so I've been doing just a little bit, just a small fraction of what I seen last night. So that means that I've been like carrying myself with so much happiness and so much great joy and all this good stuff, you know what I'm saying, and everything, and creating YouTube videos and being fancy and being funny and stuff like that. That's cool. And at the same time, my net worth has been increasing because now I'm finding myself in parties. Now I got different problems. I gotta keep myself from going to too many parties nowadays. I got to make sure I know who I want to be with in the next 5 years when it comes down to the opposite sex. I got to make sure that I am spending properly, because the money is coming to me endlessly, like limitlessly, and the money's just coming, and now I got to know how to spend it. I don't want to go buy a whole bunch of booze every time I get money just because I got the money. So now I have different problems. Now I have different problems versus when I was like in my broke stage. Like when I was like super duper really, really broke. I have different problems now. And so now that I have different problems, I just hope that I hope I can get through this day. My head is still kind of like throbbing a little bit, but I think that I'll be all right. This is how you increase your net worth, folks. This is how you increase your net worth, and it's just feelings. So I thank you so much. I hope that story inspired you, whatever. I hope that message resonated with you. Yeah, I just thought I'd come tell you. Give me this video a thumbs up, folks, if it resonated with you. Speak on, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below. Oh, make sure you subscribe to the infamous Living Room Network. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.